I blame social media for this, but a lot of people really think the grass is greener on the other side.
It's Amber J. Lee. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's learn, pretty girls. And also, while you're here, just follow my Instagram as I also post updates.
Ever see a woman get out of a relationship and the first thing she says, oh, I'm back outside. Everybody out on the streets is waiting for you. When I tell you, when she get out there, she be so quick to ready to run back inside because the streets have nothing in them. The streets have nothing but trash, and it's the trash wanting to bring you in with them so you can suffer. It looks great from the outside, but once you get inside the club, you're like, oh my goodness, this is so ghetto. The fear of missing out while in a relationship is strong. It's tempting. I have friends who have it like, oh my gosh, the single life looks amazing, Amber. No, the hell it doesn't. It looks good from the outside, but when you really step inside the club and you smell the funk, you be like, oh my goodness. That's what social media has done. Social media has created a FOMO for married women and women in relationships. And even men, they make it seem like the streets is where it's at. But the streets, when I tell you, people don't really like the streets like that unless you are the ones running them. But if you aren't one of the type that likes to run the streets has nothing for you. Because the streets damn sure have nothing for me. It's nothing out here but baby daddies, baby mamas, and confusion. And due to social media, people think that they have more options than what they really have. A lot of people think that since I have 1,000 DMs, I have 1,000 people wanting to take me off the streets, help me out, and cater to me. And you don't. You have maybe 2. The other 998 wants to sleep with you and then run the streets and do whatever they want to do. All right? Those DMs do not mean love. Those DMs do not mean they're going to treat you better. More than half of 998 are not suitable mentally, physically, or financially to be dating anybody. Only thing they can do, male or female, is offer ass, penis. Want to get down with that? Go ahead for it. But the average person is getting to the point where, like, we are the loneliest generation. Gen Z, we're lonely as hell. And it is because people think that they have more options than what they really do. People think they have more of this than what they really do. And it's really all a fat illusion. That man sent you heart eyes. That does not mean he's ready to snatch you off the market. That does not mean he's ready to take you seriously. That does not mean he wants something serious. That doesn't mean you have another man out there that thinks you're attractive. You have a higher chance of choosing wrong than choosing right. That's how bad it is out here. And the same men are running around and contaminating the community. I say to my friends all the time, if he's not abusing you physically, financially, and emotionally, and he just made a silly mistake, if he's not out here making babies, giving you STDs, doing all this other stuff, work it out. Don't spend your best years out here running around in the streets, because you're going to be running around in circles. You're going to be running around in circles because it's not what you think it is. And people, and I'm telling you, you're going to be running through 10 different men, think you're looking for something different, and you're running into the same type of man. I get taking a break, but to just break up with him completely, knowing ain't nothing out here in the streets but sex, I mean, if you think it's worth it, then go ahead. Hey, be my guest. But the streets ain't where it's at. The streets, as a person who's sitting out here, sitting on the front lawn looking at the streets, because I sure ain't in them, it ain't nothing out here but BS. Social media can hide flaws. It can hide everything, so you think that the options that you have in your DM are actually healthy because you see something on Instagram. When you meet them in person, it's a lot worse. It's a lot worse. All hell breaks loose. Heal from what you just went through, because the streets have a lot of unhealed people. The streets are filled with people who are just getting out of relationships, who want to run the streets, or people who are looking for relationships, or people who just don't like it. The streets are just not where it's at, and you're not missing out on nothing. That fear is an illusion, and you got to let it go and understand that what's going on out here, people who are in it is always going to make it seem like it's better than what it is because they're in it. They don't want to make it seem like they're suffering, because then other people say, girl, you a pick me, you a simp, you want this. They got to make it seem like it's good. But once you really get out of here, you see what it is, and we're telling you. Some women will tell you that it ain't right out here, but a lot of women won't, because they don't want to like a pick me. But trust me, we all want out the streets. We all want out of here, okay? We all want out of here. So think about it. If you about to break up with your partner, there's nothing serious, think about it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think.